Hey guys, welcome to A Drill and a Dream. So I'm at the house. We're having a crazy storm. I think it's like, what is it, Debby? Somehow made her way up here. Goodness. And it's like insanely raining and I'm literally stuck here. I made a bad choice by coming tonight, but I didn't realize that it was going to get this bad, for crying out loud. And I got a lot of work done. I was just cleaning up and also doing some more caulking and stuff, but now I'm quite literally stuck here. I will show you a video of what it looks like in the back. It's pretty rough. Wow. Yikes. So my whole future back garden area is completely gushing, which really shows me okay, you need to think, this is very rare. We don't do a lot of flooding here. But it still makes you think about where you want to put your sauna and stuff. Goodness. That would be very sad if my garden was all pretty and this water came in. Dead. Everything dead. But, the reason I'm stuck here, I keep watching cars. So I keep watching cars. Literally, I'm standing here on my porch. I know that there is a huge flooding over here on this side, and then on this side, there's another huge flooded area. So I see the trucks try to go across over here, and then I see them turn around, and then I see them come over here, and then I don't know that they're gonna get across over here. I keep seeing them turn around. They're turning around my driveway. It's ridiculous. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. I think the biggest bummer is that I ordered some pizza and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go get it, and I'm hungry, but it'll work out. So I'll show you what's going on over here at the end of my driveway. So much for a culvert, am I right? These people are trying to get across. Let's see how they make out. Yeah, not so hot. They're just taking pictures. Yeah, I don't think anybody's getting across that. I'm pretty sure it's worse over here than it is on the other side, because over here is actually a culvert typically, and the river is underneath it. So, I mean, you guys saw the river in the back. Yikes. Okay, so let's take a little walk. Oh, I have boots on now. They're completely soaked already. You should have seen the whole disaster I just went through trying to get the sump pump running in the basement, and joys. It's not too, I mean, it's bad, but nothing important is watered, so that's good. Anyway, I figured, I don't know if you can hear me because it's kind of windy. Thankfully, the rain did stop for the most part, but I'm headed over. Holy guacamole! Yikes, it's like Niagara Falls over here. Okay, so I'm headed over to show you what it looks like where this culvert is. Holy guacamole. Which, by the way, there's a really fun culvert kind of underneath this road that is, I don't know, it's maybe 4 foot tall or something. And the other week when my nephews were here, they were sliding through it. They were swimming and sliding through it. Lots of fun. But let me show you what we're dealing with. So this is where we're at. Needless to say, Abby is not going to be driving her little car across this river, across this road, I mean. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This is rushing. Thankfully, guys, in case you were wondering, it's not anywhere near my house. Just the back like you saw. But the water really does not come near my house, even in this intense of a flood, which I don't know when the last time we've had a flood like this. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, you see what I mean by Niagara Falls here? Wow, and this must have all eroded today, because it did not used to be like this. At all. I wish I had a picture of what it was, because Sure wasn't this. It's gonna take the whole stinking road away. Yikes, yikes, yikes. There is no way that a car or truck is gonna go through this. That is a lot of water. Wow. That is why all of the vehicles that try to drive this way turn around and say, not today. So, I think what I'll maybe do is pack up my stuff and walk to my parents' house. Because they've got food. And who knows, maybe the area, like I can't drive to my parents' house because of the other floodage, but maybe you could drive from my parents' house home. We'll see. Oh look, here's my mom now. Hey Mima. Yeah, are you in a catastrophe? No? Yeah, I know, it's worse the other way. So I was wondering if I could walk over past that floodage, if you maybe could pick me up and bring me home. Do you think it's... Because I can't go anywhere. I can't go up the Taylor Road either. I'm literally blocked on all ends. I'll show you a picture of Route 5. Of the culvert where the boys were swimming. It literally looks like Niagara Falls. It is so bad. It's definitely the worst way. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk over there. Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Okay, sounds good, thanks. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to go for a little bit of a walk, and I'll show you what it's like on the other side. I'm pretty sure it's not as bad as this side, but I know that you still can't get through it all. But maybe it is. So when I came here, let's see. Yikes! You literally can't, okay, I got it. You literally cannot, the county adjacent to us, you literally can't, all roads are closed. Apparently you can't drive. My sister is coming home from Pennsylvania right now. She gonna be stuck because she cannot drive in the county next to us. So I'll have to give her a call and let her know. Hey, can you hear me? So I just got a little warning that St. Lawrence County, all roads are closed. Like you cannot drive in the whole county. Because everything is so flooded. I'm literally stranded at my house. I'm walking to mom and dad's walking past, it's literally, the roads are washed out completely, like on all three corners. Yeah, well, it's not raining now, but literally, I mean, the roads are just, like I'm just walking in just water. Okay, so, wow, it's so nice on this road. I think I might be able to even eat my pizza if I can just, see, I'm thinking everything is like that road, which was like literally ridiculous, but look at this road. It's bare. The only issue is that there's that one area up here, which I'll show you, that is washed, water washed. So that's really great. I called Mad Joe's, which is the store that makes the pizza, yummy, yummy pizza. And I said, I want my pizza, but I'm so stuck. And they were like, I understand there are a lot of roads that are washed out. So they feel my pain, but I said, I'm gonna still try to come and get it. So it's all good. Change of plans. What a whirlwind this has been. So Dad came to pick me up on the other side, and he actually was able to drive through the other little waterway. So with his car, so I should be able to too. Let's try. I made it through. Everything went okay. I just went slowly, and there was definitely more water than my car should be driving through. But I made it through, and that's the good thing. And I'm going to so appreciate this pizza that I've waited so long for. Oh, what a crazy, crazy thing. I really wasn't planning on filming anything tonight, but it was just too insane not to share with you guys. Oh my goodness, I am so happy right now. What a crazy evening this has been. Wild. So tomorrow because I'm too hungry to do it right now. I will tell you about the sump pump issue, and we'll go back to the house, see how things fared overnight. I think the rain finally stopped, so that's good. But we'll see how the water went down, etc., and the aftermath of the storm should be fun. So we'll take a look at that tomorrow. Hey guys, this is a really bad angle, but you're on my little phone thing in my car. So it is a new day, and I'm headed to see what's going on. I've already had to drive through one road closed sign barricade. So yeah, the rain has stopped. It's a beautiful day, and from what I hear, there are a lot of road closures, bridges out, culverts out. Yeah, craziness. So we're headed back to the house to see how everything's faring over there. Okay, so we're coming up on what was a big mess last night. There's no water on the road, so that's a good thing. It was definitely covered. You can see the road is holding up. Oh, there's somebody behind me. Anyway, it's a lot better than it was last night, and we'll see how it is at home. It looks like Jay's here. Okay, let me tell you the plight of the sump pump now that we're back at the house. The basement is dark, but it's, how much water is down there now? Probably about the same, but it's filled with water. And so last night, my neighbor friend Roger stopped by to see if I had my sump pump hooked up, which I didn't, and therefore there's a lot of water in here. So what happened was that we tried to set it up, but I had to walk through the water to open up that door because it only opens from the inside. So the water was literally coming, I had rubber boots on and it was coming over my boots. I was just soaked. It was horrible. So I made it across to open the door, and then we had the sump pump from the outside. We put it in, put the hose out and everything, used an extension cord. It started running, it started pouring out. Great, wonderful. Then the breaker kicks off. I don't know why. But I said, I am not going to go anywhere near that breaker while I'm standing in a foot of water. So we gave up because it had stopped raining, and hopefully, if anything, the water will go down. If not, we'll figure it out tomorrow, and that's what we're doing now. But thankfully the boiler, the water pump, everything is above the water because it's all on super stilts, so that's good. It's just a mess, and it's gross. So today I brought one of my power stations. I have like the really big one here, but it's actually not supercharged, so I brought my second biggest one, which is supercharged, and we'll see if we can get at least some of the water out with that. I'm gonna run upstairs and see if that plug-in works or if we need the other plug-in.
Okay. Does it work? You don't know?
I don't know. This is plugged into the outlet.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, I'll plug it into the power station.
Working.
It's working?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So this outlet must still work. Hopefully it doesn't trip the breaker. This water's gonna be gone in no time. I can already tell that this road has gotten way more traffic today than any other day because usually there's no traffic, but everybody is just out seeing all of the things that are happening around here. Okay, so here's the driveway. That's a big hole. I think I may have driven through that last night, unfortunately. Look at how it was gushing so much, and now it's just like a little trickle. That is insane. I don't know how this little culvert here is handling it. Maybe medium. Well, honestly, I would really like to widen this driveway, maybe like put a new culvert and possibly even push it over a little bit. I don't know when or how that's gonna happen, but it's just insane that it went from that raging last night to this little trickle. Seriously. I gotta show you guys the creek, but let's take a look over here. Okay, it's so crazy how the road is just all dried up. I cannot get over how it just goes through and then it's like better the next day. I mean, this is like 12 hours later, and how could it be that wildly gone down? So I'm seeing the little creek for the first time. And you know what? I was thinking this when I was editing it. So the place where the water was gushing so much, that's not even where the culvert is. The culvert is a little bit closer up. And I'm seeing that now too. So where the road was washed out, it was like it tried to get through the culvert as much as it could. And it was over the road at that point, but where it was actually like falling over in the waterfall is quite a ways further down the road. And there is some guy working here, so hopefully he doesn't think I'm too much of a freak for filming, but here's the water now. And this is where the culvert actually is. By the way, I have good news for you. I have a video of the culvert that I can show you of my nephews sliding through it so you can see what it was like literally 1 week, less than a week ago.
Kind of deep there, was it?
That was kind of deep there.
It's a really kind of fun culvert. I remember actually going swimming down there as a kid. Okay, so this guy's working, so I don't want to bother him, but I just want to show you the difference. Ooh, it's windy. This morning compared to last night. Yikes. That is a little frightening. Obviously there's no river here. The river is not supposed to actually be here or here, but it was for sure last night. Coming from there, and like this whole area here was completely covered in water. It's crazy. It's like the end of the world. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So the road is still here and still drivable. Kinda, it's just a little bit rough. This whole area was just rushing river. It's insane. So I just talked to the guy who's working here. He was saying that, so there's gravel coming. They're fixing up this road. They have gravel coming to fix this all up because this is going to be the detour road. Woohoo. Because the main road has a sinkhole sort of thing. So that's going to be a rough one to get through. The other road that would probably be the normal detour road for that road is the bridge is out. So I guess this is going to be the detour. We're going to be getting a lot more traffic. Hey, maybe I should put out more free stuff by the road. Let's take the positive things. Okay, let's take a look, see how the water is going down. Wow. There we go, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that looks great. It's definitely going, because I remember those cement blocks last night, I was trying to stand on them, and they were like at the top of the water. Yeah. I was trying to like push them down so that I could stand on things other than, oh, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. But it's getting a lot better. Okay guys, we're going on one last little trip before this video ends. We're headed over to the road that's like off of my road, and that road apparently has this huge like sinkhole sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the culvert that's out or if it just broke or.
I'm not sure, but we did drive over there. We didn't get real close, but there's a huge, it's just, a section is right out of the road.
Right.
So
literally, I was talking to this Amish guy when I was looking at my road, he pulled up and I started talking to him, and he was saying if I have the day off today, I should really walk over there and look at it because it's quite impressive. So I think that I should do that. So Mom and I are going to see how far we can drive and then walk over and take a look. So I wanted to take you guys along with us. Okay, so we are in the car waiting to cross here at my road. I think they're putting in some more gravel, which may be an interesting thing to watch.
I think they're just going to dump it over the edge.
Yeah. This has been a very exciting... Ooh.
Okay, not over the edge. On the road. He's going to push it.
One of the big bummers is the amount of big rocks, like from the river, I guess, that are all on the road. Is that from... I keep saying river, and these people are going to, like, yell at me for calling it a river all the time. It looked like a river last night. It's a creek today.
A brook.
A brook.
Like what? What kind of big rocks?
Well, like over by Ken and Janet's there, like all those
Oh, yeah.
rocks on the road.
Yeah, they'll have to be cleaned off because they're not good to drive on.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So one of the really nice things about where we live is that for the most part we don't get any natural disasters. Like, this is very, very uncommon for us. And I know that it's not anywhere near as bad as, you know, a lot of places. So you might be thinking like, wow, this is nothing compared to hurricanes in my area or whatever. Yeah, it is nothing. But it's very exciting for us because we really don't get anything at all. Like, talking to people who have lived here their whole life, they're saying like this is the worst that they've ever seen anything happen like this. Like, we don't get hurricanes, we don't get tornadoes, we don't get floods typically.
Ice storms.
Yeah.
The ice storm?
Yeah, we get ice storm. Yeah, but that was quite a while ago that we had a storm that really bad. But, I mean, we get cold weather. We don't even get a ton of snow. We just get, it's basically you just have to deal with the cold. But other than that, it's really not bad. I mean, we don't have fires. We don't have tsunamis. You name it, we don't have it. So it's really a great place to live. And this is very, very uncommon. So even like thinking about my back garden and stuff, you know, it's kind of scary to think about. But this is a very rare thing.
Naturalize it and it'll be fine.
The garden?
Yeah, like in the garden down there. Just naturalize it. And if there's like little bushes, azaleas, and things like that,
they'll live through it. I mean, they'll probably get,
you know, but
right, if they're established, you know, they'll probably get beaten up a little bit, but
yeah, but if you have like a, you know, beautiful garden all manicured and whatnot, it's not going to be.
And that's, I think, what I really want is a naturalized sort of garden anyway. So, because goodness knows I cannot, and maybe I'll get better, but keep up with things.
It's really something to think about before you...
For crying out loud. The only thing, I think basically just like my front garden, I want to be somewhat maintained, but the rest of them, natural is great.
That is my advice to you. Keep it small.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it more if you can just keep up with what you have.
For sure. Yeah, I was talking to my neighbor this morning and he was saying, I think that was maybe like a thumbs up. Like, thumbs up, we're almost there kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, I was talking to my neighbor and I was telling him that this guy here in the, whatever that is, what's that yellow thing, like a loader?
Loader.
In the loader. He said to me that this was going to be the Detour road, and I was telling that to my neighbor and he said, oh, that makes sense, because I was wondering, we don't usually get priority here. I was like, yeah, that's for sure. I didn't figure they'd be working on this road for quite a while when there's big main roads that have big issues.
Oh, I'm so spoiled. We're not used to a lot of traffic, but I know it's going to be
I know.
quite a bit of traffic for a while.
Well, I was telling my YouTube friends, this is the time to put out stuff for free by the road. Maybe it'll get taken.
Yeah, definitely. I thought that too.
Oh gosh, yeah. Maybe you'll sell a shed.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That'd be great.
Make sure they say for sale.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, Sandy, go. Okay, so we are over on the road next to my road. Yeah, seriously. You can just see how everything is just pushed down. So I wanted to show you this because it's crazy, and also because this is the same creek, my own little creek, that we saw last night over at my road. This is just like a little bit further down, so it's taking out multiple roads in its track, which I think is really interesting. And there's lots of equipment here, but I don't think anybody's actually here, so jackpot. We're gonna just take a look, although something's running, so we might see people, but it's okay. We're just concerned citizens.
And you know that, and over on that road over there, which is the same brook, I believe, it's taken out that bridge over there too.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Can we just take a look?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, you already put a bunch in here.
So it's already been filled in a lot. Look at that, it broke that concrete. Good grief.
So the culvert's still okay, or like?
Culvert's going to have to be replaced eventually. We're just getting it stabilized so that way traffic can flow on. But eventually we're going to have to replace the whole thing.
That's gonna be a pain.
It got damaged enough.
Yeah, the guardrails.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wide.
Yeah.
A lot of water.
Yeah,
People don't realize the force of water.
Yeah.
I know. This river is right by my house, and I was there last night, and it was just gushing, and then it comes over here. But
It
yikes.
looks like Niagara Falls over there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
Well, thank you for letting us look.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job. Okay, so that was fun. Yeah, you can see just all of the, and that's how it is over by my house too. It's just all pushed down, like the distance of the water is just wild. So hopefully that won't take too long to get patched up and this road can be back usable again, because it's a lot more driven of a road than our road.
Yeah,
But-
we're gonna see very increased traffic.
Yeah, so that should be loads of fun. Okay, one last thing I wanted to show you is the backyard today, the creek. See how far down it's gone. So last night, it was, okay, so it was basically up, like, basically here, like, this entire thing was all water. I mean, now at least it's in its place of where the creek is supposed to be, but it was like to here. So this entire thing, even like around where the stone wall is over there, all of this was water last night.
Yeah, well, I'm still glad though, because there's a long ways for it to get up to your house ever.
Yes, it was nowhere near my
I
house.
wasn't worried about it, but I mean, even as huge and crazy as that was, there's a long ways to get up to your house, so it's not really a concern.
Okay, for some reason my mic cut out, but I did want to tell you guys, so this huge rock here, not only was the water way like far inland, but it was also so deep. Like this rock was almost totally covered with water, so it was that deep and that rushing. It was just really, really insane. This is a very large rock. Well, it has certainly been an absolutely wild last 24 hours here in northern New York. I am very thankful to be sitting cozy in my house editing this video for you guys. I'm actually putting it up today, so what you're seeing happened last night and this morning. So it's definitely been an exciting 24 hours. Like I said, we don't usually get this kind of excitement here, so everybody, it's really funny, like, you know, I was out videoing in the road and I talked to like so many neighbors and strangers, and like probably like in the span of 5 minutes, which my road, you guys know, like doesn't even usually get any traffic, but in the span of 5 minutes I probably talked to 5 or 6 different cars slash buggies of people, and it was funny because I knew all of them, but they're just, you know, neighbors and stuff that you don't usually talk to, and it's just funny how the community comes together when there are disasters or whatever, and everybody has to talk about, oh, and over on this road this bridge is out and this whatever, you know. It's just funny. So it's a fun community experience when disasters happen, as long as it's not too disastrous. It's kind of fun. But I am very thankful for all of the hard workers on the highway departments and stuff who are, I'm sure, working crazy hours and stuff to get all of this taken care of. So huge thank you to all of you guys and gals. We are all very grateful. And I know that even, I think I said earlier about my friends who are stuck on a dead-end road. I don't remember for sure if I did or not, but my friends are stuck on a dead-end road. The bridge is out and they literally can't leave. I know that their road is getting repaired, so it's all very wonderful. I'm sure they'll be working a lot of overtime, so we as a community are very grateful for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's what's going on here at the house. Crazy, crazy stuff. I'm sure on the next video we'll be back to working hard, getting stuff done, but for today we're just looking at the crazy natural wild. Water can be so wild. Water is so powerful. It's terrifying. So keep that in mind. Don't take chances, and be safe out there.